I got drilled about being mixed when I was in elementary school with stupid like they call you a zebra or a mixed breed or an Oreo or something to that nature, to something to that. Yeah, so I didn't really deal with the N word so much until I was, as far as being called it as a degradation thing or as a degradatory or what's the word? Like in a negative way towards me because of my race. Until high school, and it came from people who I knew to be blatantly racist, which I thought, kind of softened the blow in the first place, because it's like you expect something like that to come from them. And to me, it's a term of endearment, and it has always been used that way to me, and in my personal experience. But at the end of the day, everything in this world and everything, especially when we come to information and words and shit like that, it's all about context. And you can tell by the context as to whether someone is using it, I guess, lack of a better word, in a racist way, or if they're not. And I think, part of the problem also is, when people jump into people's conversations or they judge people that they don't even know, when they hear them say something. And they don't judge the context, they judge the word itself. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get upset at a white girl who spent 99% of her fucking childhood and her upbringing around black people who use the word nigga. And you're gonna get upset with her because you happen to be within earshot of hearing her tell her girlfriends, y'all niggas crazy, or something like that, which is still an endearing way of talking to your friends. I mean, you would need the tone, and you know what I'm saying, but they'll just focus on the fact that she used the N-word. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't like that shit. To me, context is fucking crucial, and fucking in today's world, it's not really worth anything, because context is always skewed by the mainstream media. They never have any stories without a spin on them. So people, they get used to spin, man. Like, so when you hit them with some blatant truth, like, it shouldn't fucking matter what skin color a person is. All that should matter is, just like Martin Luther King said, the content of their character and the context in which they're speaking. But that's just my opinion. Through my experience in life, is that it all depends on how a person is using the words that they're using. Because people can be ignorant and racist as fuck and not use the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking up certain history of the slave trade, and you'll find slurs like that have way more history and are way worse, in my opinion, than the N-word could ever be. Like, look up gator bait and the history behind that fucking slur, and watch your skin crawl, my nigga. Straight up.